Tarot time. If you're watching this video, the divine messages are definitely for you. This is Positive Tarot Wisdom's weekly tarot forecast, or the divine messages for the week of November 9 to November 15, 2020. So shortly, Nadia would be joining me, and if you want to subscribe, well, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Positive Tarot Wisdom, and if you like a more in-depth and more detailed tarot consultation, please visit positivetarotwisdom.com. Okay, let me just shuffle my deck real quick. Is it working? Let's see if I can tag Nadia. I'm on. Not sure if you can see. Okay. Ooh, we have a couple of viewers. Thank you for watching. And Nadia, let me know if I can see you. I don't think I can see you yet. You're not seeing it. It's in public, and so far. Hey Sheila, thank you for joining. Just give me a few seconds. I wonder why Nadia can't see. Okay. So far people are joining. Okay. That should be available. Let's see if this gets forecasted now. Okay. Friday.
Yay. Happy Friday.
I have a surprise for everyone tonight.
What is the surprise?
Something unexpected, because I have been using my Rider-Waite Smith decks, and now I'm going to give some opportunities for decks that I haven't been using for quite some time, especially when I was still learning tarot. Now is a good time to give them a little spotlight, some screen time, I guess. How is everything so far? I know we had a crazy day, but again, I want to thank you publicly for everyone, just so everyone would know. Thank you, Nadia, for your help earlier.
Oh, thank you. It was quite the day, those unexpected jump back in the meeting, we've got to present something, was like, I thought we were done. I'm getting hangry.
It's just crazy.
But we did it with flying colors, with literally maybe 10-15 minutes to review the file to make sure they were right, and we passed. So
well, kudos, definitely kudos everywhere. I mean, unbeatable. Sorry, but that's the truth.
thanks.
So, which elements are you most drawn right now for the forecast?
This morning I felt drawn to do.
Okay, very good contrast. Okay, let me just shuffle this a little bit. Let me see. Do I look choppy here? But I don't think. I mean, you get choppy a bit sometimes.
And you're a little blurry.
Wow. Okay.
But then it clears up.
I'll try to do mobile. Give me a sec. Does that look better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cleared up a bit.
Okay. I think I might need to disconnect my headset. Hopefully you can hear me okay. That's okay?
I can hear you.
Perfect. All right. So, so I have earth and air. Interesting combination. Okay. Shuffled up. God, this is a little awkward. Not using my Rider-Waite is a little strange for me.
What are you using?
You will find out now. So.
Oh, okay. What are we starting with?
Are you ready to present, or do you want me to start?
You can
Okay,
start.
I will do our favorite element, Earth. Okay,
Earth.
so
Okay.
um, let's make it Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for a change. TVC.
Okay.
Okay. Oh no, you know what? I changed my mind. It has to be an initiation. So it has to be Capricorn first. I gotta burn first. It's me first. Okay. I'll
Okay.
burn. I'll burn.
Okay.
First card, top
And
deck for
are
Capricorn. Sorry.
are you able to see how many minutes we've been on?
So far, um, I started 10:02. Though I guess you can
Okay.
mark the 10:05 mark. That's safe for
Okay.
Capricorn. Okay. First card, top deck.
Okay.
This is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Very dark.
Wow. Yeah.
It is the Wild Unknown. It's a very old deck. It's a very very old deck.
Okay.
Um, I purchased it a while ago with Rider Waite, but then I haven't had the chance to use it because Rider Waite has more color. This is like very very minimal color. Okay. Wheel of
Mm.
Fortune reversed. It can signify a lack of luck. It can also signify a resistance to change because there's a huge change that's happening and you're seeing it, but then you're definitely resisting it. So that's what this Wheel of Fortune is saying. Let's look at the second card top deck. What? Oh my God. So in other words, some weird change is going to happen this week. Oh, I'm done with this. You know what? Come on. What's up? Okay, second card top deck. Okay, Ace of Cups reversed. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. I forgot to mention this is like fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio for water signs, Ace of Cups. Um, so it requires a lot of self-love. After that huge change that's going to happen next week, something that's maybe you're expecting Capricorn, fellow Capricorns, I think it's going to literally hurt. That's what I'm sensing, and I'm worried about that. Oh man, Spinny's gonna go crazy. That's what I'm worried about.
And oh, we still have another one of those things on Monday.
So okay, let's find out. Please let it be a happy ending. Third card top deck. No, it's still a reverse. So this is the King of Swords reversed. So Father of Swords reversed. If it does signify that the week would be very rocky, it's emotional. Your mind would be affected. uh, Try to stick to the truth. Make sure that you are able to discern which ones are confusing, that's not necessary, versus the ones that you really need to internalize. That's one of the things that uh, the Father of Swords says. I like the rainbow sword though. That's what it's showing. So the King of Swords or the Father of Swords definitely shows that it's going to be hopefully it's not a lot of mind games and emotional games that's going to happen next week. But this is water, this is water, this is air, and this is fire. So a lot of contrasting elements next week. Uh, it's just that I'm worried though. So it's ace. So 1 plus 6, so it's 16. So 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13. So 13, death, beginning, 3 plus 1, 4. Okay, something has to give first. So it looks like a lot of weird stuff is going to happen next week, but something has to give. Accept it, embrace it, acknowledge the fact that it's going to be a huge change and it's going to affect you both mentally and emotionally. And I have to be ready for that. Oh God, whatever it is, oh my God, please.
Well, you always have your moon and your rising sign to pay attention to as
Mm-hmm.
well in readings to determine how everything mixes
Right,
in.
because the Gemini, the Gemini in me for my rising would be definitely affected. So I am. That's why well the King of Swords showed up.
Oh, you're a Gemini
Yeah,
rising.
I know I'm a Gemini rising based on what do you call this? Co-star. I was looking at co-star.
Yes.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. And what about your moon?
My moon. Oh, I forgot. But honestly,
Okay.
it's I've that's what I noticed.
So then see what happens for the Gemini
Mm-hmm.
reading. and see what that, and then you can decipher what, maybe get more messages
If
for
it
next week.
coincides or it can, if it helps a bit, yeah, that's true.
If it clarifies something.
I wonder what's Gigi's rising. I wonder.
I would not be surprised if her rising and her moon and her sun and her Mars and her Venus is all in, because some people say that also pay attention to your Venus and your
Mm,
Mars. My Mars and Venus are in Taurus,
yes.
so I'm like Earth. Um, I would not be surprised if like all her major aspects that you should pay attention to are in Gemini,
Mm, that's.
because she is just a Gemini to the
Mm,
core.
well, that makes sense. That makes.
Like I don't even see an ounce of another sign's characteristics in her.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I've gotten to know her pretty
So
well.
much. Well, so well.
So it's like I just see Gemini. It's Gemini that just screams
So
at
much
me.
air energy, I guess. Unnecessary air energy. uh, okay.
Very unnecessary.
One last shuffle. Okay. And let's find out. So Virgo, our Virgo friends, the Virgo gang. Let's find out what we have in store. Wow, this deck is brutal. Get ready, like get ready, people. Okay, Virgo, first card top deck. The Star reversed. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be a slow start for the week. Two things. It's either that you feel disappointed, feeling hopeless, or your wish may come true. I mean, or something that's going to come true, but you're not ready for it. You go, wait a minute. This isn't really what I'm asking for. Air signs, specifically Aquarius, but it could be Libra and Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. But it's really definitely an Aquarius card. This is such a cute card. Take a look at it.
Yes, it is. I
It's so
love
simple. I mean,
it.
it's just very simple. I think it's not good for beginners. I wouldn't recommend it because it really lacks the symbolism that Rider Waite has. But it has a different depiction when you read like the supplemental book in it. It's has a huge difference. That's what I have to say. But it still coincides with RWS, especially the major arcana. So right now, maybe what you've been wishing for, Virgo, has will come true next week, but it's not what you were hoping for. You can, okay, I wish for this, it's going to happen, but then you finally receive it, then you go, what? That's what I'm sensing. Second card, top deck. So this is how do I even see this? Oh yeah, the Ten of Cups. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, Ten of Cups, upright, definitely. I love the colors, but there's no family, there's no nothing. It's more of a celebration and it's more of an exchange. That's what's showing. But I like, if in traditional terms, yes, you may not get what you want, but you are going to get what you need, Mr. Virgo, Mr. or Miss Virgo, whoever you are. But let's find out. Water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. That's good news. I'll take that. Third card top deck. Oh, okay. So this is, ooh, I can't even read it. Four of, oh, Six of Wands reversed. Oh, delayed. It's going to be delayed celebration. Yes, you're expecting something good, but then it's going to be a bit delayed. So don't expect too much next week. I'm just hoping that whatever is going to happen, fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, even if it's in reverse, even that little delay would signify something amazing that's coming your way. But don't be ungrateful. Don't think that whatever you're going to receive is not something worth it. I mean, I like the fact that these are showing colors within darkness. And for me, that symbolism alone is a good thing.
I love those
I mean,
colors.
it's interesting. It's very dark. So
Yeah.
but this can also symbolize transformation. So if you do decide to attain this, something good, you need to change too. You need to transform yourself. You need to be a better person. Otherwise, this direction would continue to go down instead of going up and be and show yourself a lot of give yourself a lot of improvement. You're just going back to the ground, and that does not signify success. Okay, so that's what's showing here. So this is air, water, and fire. Again, contrasting elements. It's very interesting contrasting elements. But let's count on this. Just don't I guess don't overindulge. That's one thing that this card is saying. Otherwise, you're just gonna crash and burn. It's going to be an interesting week. Nice peak in the middle,
Yeah.
maybe Wednesday, but the latter part of the week, you don't be if you become careless, the celebration isn't going to happen at all. Okay, let's see. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Let's find out what's in
Taurus
store for
gang.
Taurus. The lovely Taurus gang. Speaking of Taurus, last night's live, I did a reading for an Aries. There's an Aries guy that I read for, and his
Hmm.
um his guy is Taurus, but they're not together, unfortunately, because the other guy is has issues, baggage. That's the sad thing. The Taurus, but an Aries and a
You
Taurus.
must have a rising or something in something else.
Say that again.
It says a Taurus guy must have a
Uh,
rising or
mm,
moon in something
right.
else. Because Taurus don't really like to carry their
Yeah,
baggage.
yeah, easy. I mean, you are the bull, and you are able to withstand so much difficulties. That's a thing. You can
Yeah.
overcome it. That's a thing. But some people, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess it's a different variety.
Earth signs are normally, they don't, earth signs in general, I feel like they don't come with baggage because they're very good at keeping to themselves to resolve whatever issues they
Mm-hmm.
have regarding relationships. And then when they've overcome them to the point where it won't affect other relationships, they come out of hermit mode.
Right, right. That's true.
At least that's been my experience with earth signs um, that I've been friends with,
Mm-hmm.
things I've noticed. Even myself, if I'm feeling in a funk because of a friendship or relationship, I tend to just keep to myself until I come out of it. And then I'm like, party
Well, we're extremes sometimes, right? We're
time.
extremely quiet, but then when we're so happy, boom! Everybody knows that we're happy.
Yeah, bless you.
But one thing's in common amongst all Earth signs: we do not harm people at all. No, except for Spinny.
We do not.
Okay, except for Spinny. There's a difference.
That's because she has a rising and a moon in
Yeah,
something.
something that's not so
If
desirable.
if you yeah, if you meet a toxic earth sign, they've probably got a rising or moon in something that is
Yeah,
toxic.
and we can guess what those are. Never mind. Let's not think
Yeah,
about it. Are you ready for your cards, Miss Taurus?
I am ready for the cards for the Taurus
Do you want
gang.
to do top deck or do you want to choose for your gang?
Oh, we'll do top
Okay,
deck.
first card,
We'll do top
top
deck.
deck.
I don't want the pressure of choosing for the Taurus
I think you're
gang.
gonna like this. The
Oh,
Chariot.
oh, movement.
Amazing. So success, movement,
I love that
willpower.
image.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great start of the week. That's one thing. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Specifically Cancer. You might encounter a Cancer sign that's going to support you for the week. Might give you advice to help take full control of what's about to happen. This is a great sign. So hopefully it's not like a downward spiral. Okay, let's start strong. We're starting strong. Okay, we're starting strong. I'm being very
Start strong
hopeful.
and strong.
This is good. The Chariot. Second card top deck. So it's your boyfriend. The Four of Pentacles reversed. He never fails. Dang. Okay.
Never fails.
Never, never. You guys are like intertwined, even in any decks that I have. Four
It's like,
Pentacles reversed. It's about greed. It's about self-preservation. That's okay. But another way of saying it is reward yourself too. Don't go to Amazon. Go to Amazon and reward yourself.
I've already checked something out
Oh
on
God.
Amazon today.
Okay. Okay. Um, I this is all
It's a witch's self-care book
really.
series that I've checked out. Yeah, so I'll show them to you when I get them. It's the Kitchen Witch, the Home Witch, and then I forgot what the other one's called, but it's a series written by a Wiccan author, and it's all about self-care for witches. So it's like,
Finally got it.
yeah, I finally checked it out.
For me though, this is a welcome card. even if he's reversed, because it's about frugality, conservatism, self-preservation. It's just that it's more on the inward energy. Just make sure that it isn't excessive, like excessive to the point that I don't care anymore. Yes, it starts well, but then you go, oh, I'm gonna turn into a cocoon again, and nobody's gonna bother me. No, don't do that. That's not it. That's not the key to your success next week. Third card, top deck. Mmm. Six of Cups. Upright. Interesting.
Ooh.
An old friend, an old relationship, nostalgia at the um, latter part of the spectrum. So water, water, earth. As you can see, the roots here are like full of color. But the whole point here is, as a person who's been through a lot, I guess, you're still able to hold your ground very well, but at the same time, something good is coming your way. So this is actually a very good trend. I don't see anything negative, frankly. That's the thing. Dang, I envy you. So it looks like it's going to be a very,
Awesome.
very strong week for you. You start strong, you're going to end strong. Looks like you're going to end strong. And water signs will be all over supporting you. Taurus gang. Looks like it's going to be a good week. Just you know, don't end up suffocating yourself in so many ways in the middle of the week, because you will encounter some challenges in the middle of the week that would cause you to shrink back into your own little self. But you'll bounce back, because someone out there is going to support you. Someone, maybe an old friend, a memory that would help you get boosted again. I'm all for that. I'm okay with that. So it's a strong beginning, a strong ending, and something that you need to watch out for. Okay? Very, very nice. I like it. I like it a
Awesome.
lot. I envy you, because I'm gonna have a shitty week next week, so I have to be ready.
Well, you need to listen to Gemini and see because there could be a defense on
How
that.
somehow to counter it, right?
Yeah.
But yes, I'm happy that you have a very nice reading, Taurus gang. I'm very happy for you. So, who do you want to
Thank
read?
you.
What element? Water or fire?
I, I'm going to start with
What?
water.
Okay.
Get PCS out the way.
PCS. Gosh. Then
Yeah.
PCS gave me grief last week because they are not willing to send aids to their to the members. That was
They're forever giving
that
grief.
was not easy. I go, crap. How am I supposed to do this? Then that specific, place that's supposed to give me support on PCS is they go, oh, we didn't get any information. Oh, we didn't do this. I go, oh, okay. How am I supposed to deal with this? But oh well, I tried.
Fair question. As long as you try, that's all you can do.
I agree. And even if I get QA'd, they saw that there's a lot of effort behind it. I tried so hard and got so far.
Yeah.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Matter.
We have to go that online karaoke thing. We have to go live, Nadia. Even if we sound sucky, I don't care. It'll be positive vibes. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Well, I've always been a fan of karaoke, and I don't care
I don't care about them judgy little
if
people.
I don't care if I sound horrible. I'm having fun. And then after a few margaritas, I really don't
I
care.
can't even hear anyone anymore.
Yeah, it's like what? I'm singing off key. Oh wow,
I go, why
bye.
are you even listening? I'll tell them, why are you even listening?
Yeah, exactly. Go pay attention to your conversation. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. The cards I pulled for Pisces is the Ace of
Mm.
Swords in reverse. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles in
You're being
reverse.
haunted by that Eight of Pentacles since yet last night.
Yeah, I have been. And it's such a pretty card too. I don't mind it, but
I
it's in
mean,
reverse. So
I'm not
yeah.
complaining.
I mean it's a pretty card. I'm just like, oh Pisces, it's not a low Pisces because you guys don't deal with hard, difficult times so well. Um, but the two aces, these are really things that are just delayed for you. Um, at the beginning and the end of the week. So with the Ace of Swords, um, I feel that many of you are going to encounter some difficulties when it comes to figuring things out at work. Maybe if you have work projects, you're not really going to be able to like get them
Mm.
off the ground as quickly as you would like to. Um, I feel like you're going to be very enthusiastic to start some projects, but you're going to be stuck on how to get the ball
Right.
rolling. So have a little patience with yourself. Because if you let this stress you out, the fact that you're kind of stuck, you have a mental block, stress is not going to fix that. Okay. So maybe try some meditation, maybe, take a break at work and go for a walk. It is still supposed to be nice weather at the beginning of the week. If you're in the New York City area or wherever you are, whoever's watching this live or plays it back, if you're in an area where the weather is decent, maybe take a break, because I really feel that this card mainly pertains to projects that have to do with your work.
Mm.
I feel like this whole reading has to do with work, really. I'm not sensing anything personal in the
Mm.
reading. Um, take a break. Don't allow the fact that you're having a mental block on how to get started on this project um, really get you stressed out, because then you're just gonna stay in that
Mm.
moment where you can't figure things out. With the Eight of Pentacles, change this around. Don't get in your head too much, because then you're just going to be like, okay, this project isn't fun anymore. Because I'm really sensing that what's coming next week is something um, that in your mind you're excited about and it's fun for you. And you're just like letting the stress get to you. So don't do
Mm.
that, because relax, take a deep breath. I felt the pressure today and I took a deep
Mm-hmm.
breath and I said, I got this, and I had it. And that's what you need to do, Pisces, next week, is take a deep breath. um, Allow your mind to clear. You can even pull out your phone, put in your AirPods or earphones, whatever, and play some meditation music quickly, and just close your eyes and just envision that you have this project, because this can easily be turned around to this, where the ideas start flooding to you on how to get that project rolling, on how to divide the different responsibilities within the people that are going to assist you with that project. Who are the best contacts to send different bits and pieces off? What maybe if there's other companies or vendors involved within this work project, who can help you get it off and for the best money? Um, so just don't start thinking that this is mundane. I hate my job. I hate everything. Don't do that midweek, okay? Because if you keep in that mind frame, then I feel like this project, the reason why you're so excited is because this is not only is it something you've been looking forward to, but it gives you the opportunity to show at your job what you're capable of, and bonuses are tied to
Mm.
it. If you keep in that negative mind frame, that low energy, this is going to stay this way. But so this is a protection message for next week. If you change your way of thinking, if you change how you handle this project and that mental block, this will be turned to this, and your project will start off successfully, and the powers that be, whoever you report to, is going to take notice, and whatever bonuses, whatever raises, because we are at the end of the year, and the starts of year can also lead to annual raises and stuff like that. That is something that will definitely be
Mm.
considered. So low energy, but stay positive, because you can change low energy around, all in your thinking. So don't be the typical Pisces
Mm.
and allow things to drown you.
So it's all in the mindset, isn't it? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all in the
Mm-hmm.
mindset. They just need to relax.
That's a lot of pink, and my deck has a lot of black. Did you notice how
And pink and black
contrasting
are my
they
two
are?
favorite colors. Yes. And pink and black are my two favorite
Oh yes,
colors.
it's like Bret Hart from WWF in the past.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yes! I
right,
used to love his
right.
attire.
So,
I used to be like, oh my god, these are my favorite attire. My favorite colors.
well, they were super popular. They were. And
Yes, the Heart
and
Foundation.
believe it or not, they still sign right now. So if you want like a cameo or if you want like merchandise from them, they'd be signing off. I don't know who's dead and who's alive, but there were wrestlers that have passed away, unfortunately. So
Yeah, Owen Hart passed away doing a stunt,
yeah, yeah.
I think during one of the
It was an
WrestleManias.
accident, definitely.
Jim the Anvil Neidhart,
Hmm.
I don't know if he's still alive. I don't think he died doing anything wrestling
Hmm.
wise. Bret Hart. Oh, and the dad was a wrestler too,
Hmm.
and then the British Bulldog was married to one of their
Hmm.
sisters. I know a little bit.
Well,
I'm showing my inner wrestling
well, you're
geek.
a 90s kid, so
Yeah. Well, 80s
80s
too.
and
I
90s,
mean, my
yeah.
grandparents, my grandmother used to go crazy over wrestling. I used to be like,
And I go,
do we have grandma's nitroglycerin tablets nearby? Because she like no, she like super got into it. It was crazy.
before it had a stigma that it was fake, and I go, you know what, it's fake, but it's not easy to do. Those are difficult stunts, and it's entertainment, people. So what's wrong with you? I go, stop judging. That's what I told them.
I feel like it got faker
Yeah, and
as because it was still athletic
right,
because you still had to know how to do those
the stunts,
moves. But
yes.
I felt like yeah, like I think in my late teens, early 20s, I got drawn away. I think I was still watching it at like 22,
Mm.
23, and then I stopped because I'm like, listen, I have soap operas for this. Once Hunter Hearst Helmsley married Stephanie
Triple
McMahon
H, yeah.
and Vince, yeah, and Vince had I was like, I can't do this no more.
I go, enough of this.
This is what my soap opera. Yeah, I was like, this is what my soap operas are for. This is why I watch 90210. I don't need this in wrestling.
I mean, during
I
that
want to see
time,
people kick the crap out of
I
each
watched
other.
Charmed instead of wrestling. So, come on, please. No competition.
I had the biggest crush on Shawn Michaels.
Oh God.
I don't, what was it? WrestleMania 19, I
Mm.
think it was, when they had the Iron Man match
Mm. Hmm.
for the title, and it was Bret Hart against, I think I cried the most during that because I was like, what is he doing? He just got beat up in a parking lot. Why is he doing this to Shawn Michaels? And like my phone was just like, can you get a hold of yourself? And I'm like, it's going on too long. Just give him the bell. Yeah,
Such a fan.
I was a fan of the Sweet Chin music. Such a fan of the Sweet Chin music. Such a wrestling geek, and it's coming out right now.
Well, it was the era. It was the era, so understandable.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Okay, Cancer. We have the Seven of Cups in
Hmm.
reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse,
Okay.
and the World upright.
Ooh, lucky.
Yes, lucky. It turns out okay in the end. Just the middle part of the week, what I'm sensing is Cancer. I also feel this is kind of more uh not emotional, more of either career or something tied to a financial
Mm.
move for Cancer. That's what I'm feeling. So with the Seven of Cups, I feel that Cancer, you've gotten some clarity or you've done a lot of thinking about a decision when it comes to maybe leaving your job and taking on something else, branching off maybe into a different career, even um, stepping out of your comfort zone, um, and either going to a higher position where you are at the company or going into a higher position outside of the company you're working for. Or maybe even sensing home purchase too for some
Mm.
reason for some cancers, where you've been taking your time, and then you have finally have found what it is that you're looking for. So either work wise, you've decided to branch out, or you found um, something related to like a home purchase. I feel like this is something kind of major decision, so that's why I've taken time. And then like the Seven of Cups is showing that you're just in reverse. You're just not like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I go here? Do I go there? Like you've decided. You're decided. But because this is such a big step for you, Cancer, you don't really, you're kind of like, do I take this action? You're like on pause, and you're feeling like a little bit of fear about taking this action, and you're just like second guessing yourself, which most of the Cancers I know are pretty intuitive with themselves and those around them. So stop. But the world um coming out as your third card is telling me that whatever it is that you're thinking about and have been thinking about for the past several months, um, you're clear on what you want to do. You're hesitant maybe because this is such a big move that you're just like, what if I fail? Or what if this is not the right time? Which I get it, because the climate that we're in right now, the whole world is in, um, no one wants to make any major changes in their life. And I get that. But the world says, go ahead and do it. Come full circle with everything. Um, Go ahead and make that change, because it's going to bring you to your next level. It is going to be the next chapter in your life. It is going to be the next best thing. So don't doubt yourself so much midweek. Just go ahead, rip that band-aid off and do it. Because you've thought about it long enough. You've realized that yes, this is where you want to go. So don't second guess. Pull the trigger on that. Get your completion, because it's coming at the end of the week. Make it come a little sooner,
Indeed.
so that you're celebrating longer.
And you'll be wearing all white, just like the world.
Yes.
She's
I remember this episode too with that dress.
she's super tall.
She really is.
Right?
She's super tall. She's really
It was
is.
appropriate that they chose her for the world. I'm happy that they chose her for the
Yes.
world.
Yes, and that's one of the things that when I did the deck review that I noted, was because the whole show, her life really does come full circle.
It does. It does.
Like she does come full circle in the show with her divorce, starting to rent the room from Blanche, and then she marries her uncle. Lucas.
Happy ending, at least.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
So, just while you're shuffling, I am assuming that our forecast about the results are coming to fruition. I am seeing a lot of blue.
He has flipped traditionally red states.
What do you mean? Sorry.
Biden. So Georgia has traditionally always been a red state. Like they lean Republican. It is now
They changed.
Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Yeah, Pennsylvania is currently blue, and so is Georgia.
That's why the other guy's going crazy.
He's going insane. You know why he's going insane too? Do you know how many legal battles he's going to have when he leaves the White House?
Too many.
In New York alone, they're like preparing the arrest warrants right now.
So he's planning to get out of the country, but where do you go? Who's going to accept you? Right?
Like, yeah, first of all,
I have an idea.
You have to apply for a visa.
Yes.
That's number one. And you have literally broken relationships that we have fostered throughout a century.
Yes.
Longer with countries. You're gonna get laughed at. Well, I don't know. Maybe Putin would take him, or Kim Jong-un.
I was thinking, yeah. Then they'll have the same funky hairdos. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, unless you...
All the memes, though, are cracking me up.
Unless you can imagine them doing some Gangnam Style or together. But that's in South Korea, though.
Yeah, I used to love that
It's
song.
still a fun
Dun, dun,
song. Come
dun,
on. It's a
dun,
fun song. I'm
dun.
okay with that. I'm so okay with that.
I have a video on my phone when Chanzo, I think, was like a year and a
Hmm.
half. That used to be his song.
Really?
And he made me do like the whole video with him, where I'm like standing there with like my legs open and he's laying on there. He's like, whoop, 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 and I'm
And you go,
like,
okay. You go, okay. Enough of this. That's what you were thinking.
yeah, I'm like, oh my God, you're like playing this song out, kid. I love it, but you're playing it out.
He's manifesting it. Come on. You can't blame him.
Yeah. He used to do the hop and everything. He'd be like, whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Oh God, it was fun
but
times
that's
when he was
fun.
that
It's just that
age.
I had a friend, well, a coworker, not like a friend. She was crazy about Korean culture, and literally in the middle of the meeting she would dance it, and I go, "Oh God, really?"
That's funny that you bring that
Hmm.
up because um someone that used to be in
Hmm.
G&A, um, Chinese girl, she now works for a different department within our company. Um, she was really teaching me about the Asian
Okay.
culture and about how different things about the Asian
Hmm.
culture. And then she was teaching me about Korean
Really?
girls, and she showed me this video on
Hmm.
YouTube about how Korean girls do cute things to get what they want
Okay.
from the guy they like. So she showed me the video. So I go home because I'm married at the
Hmm.
time. And I'm like,
What happened?
there was this there was this Louis Vuitton bag I
Mm.
wanted. So I just go to my ex-husband and I'm like, Oppa. Boing, boing.
Oh
I'm doing the
Lord.
stuff in the video. And I was like, I want Louis Vuitton. And he's looking at me like,
What's wrong with
he's like, what are you doing? I was like, boing, boing, boing.
you?
He's like, he's just like, are you having a seizure? What is
Are
wrong
you
with
having a
you?
seizure? Okay.
And I'm like, no. And I go, Oppa, do it again. And he goes, if you Oppa
One
me
more
one more
time.
time. And I show him the video and he's like,
Oh.
uh, yeah, I'm not a rich Korean guy. That's not how you're gonna get a Louis Vuitton bag out of me.
Okay. At least he was honest. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I got the bag, but it was just not doing Oppa.
It was quite the ordeal then. Okay.
I have to send you the video. I don't know if you've seen the
You
video, if my horrible boom
you should
boom
show it
thing.
to me, yes.
I'm gonna send it to you after the live so you can get a
Okay.
kick out of
Okay.
it.
I'd appreciate that. So what do you have
Yes.
for Scorpio?
Scorpio, Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, Five of Pentacles, upright.
Hmm. Okay.
King of Pentacles, upright.
Lots of coins going on. Interesting.
A lot of
I'm okay with
coins.
coins.
I think I'm okay with coins. And Justice,
Wow, this is not a bad reading at
upright.
all.
It is not. So, Scorpio, your mind frame and your
Mhm.
thinking, like this is your mind frame, your thinking, your energy. Um, you're kind of gonna feel like maybe on a financial, maybe even romantic aspect that you're kind of being left out. You maybe even work too, that you feel you're being left to figure things out. You're being left on your own. You're not really being assisted through
Hmm.
life. Feeling lost, just feeling left out, feeling like no one is really guiding you. If you're going through some, um, emotional transitions, maybe in the past, this week before, maybe you're having a little difficulties transitioning from a relationship, or um, if you started a new job, maybe you don't really feel guided. I want to
Hmm.
say that you feel like you're not guided right now. Um, that's just in your mind. You have to reach out. People are not mind readers. Um, so next week, shake that feeling that you're alone, that you're not guided, that you're just being left in the cold to figure things out and go through life alone, because that is not what's happening. Um, there is a King of Pentacles, which often can represent a person. So maybe there's an older earth sign that you can lean on, or someone who embodies the characteristics of an older earth sign, that would be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. That can sort of guide you. So whatever it is that you're seeking guidance on, whatever it is that you feel lost on, lean on anyone that is of an earth sign, particularly someone who is older and has been through things at clearly more experience than you. They might be able to guide you. If it's at work, maybe someone who's been at the company a little longer. It could be a family member. If this is personal, if this is resonating with you on a personal level, that you're going through things and you feel kind of lost, lean on people. Okay, you don't have to feel lost. There next week you'll have someone that is willing to be right there and guide you to the things that you are seeking guidance on. um, and everything I feel is going to work out for you next week, because you have
Mm-hmm.
justice in your spread. You have justice. So that is saying that when you reach out for help, people are going to be willing to help you with whatever advice, whatever you're looking for, whatever it is that you feel alone on. If you reach out and talk to the people in your life, particularly, like I said, earth signs, they're going to want to help you. Why? Because you have been fair, you have acted fairly, and you're deserving of having that person guide you. Um, if this is resonating with you on a work level where you've started something new and you're kind of like, I feel lost, go to an older person, because you know what? Just because you're new at something doesn't mean that someone can't tell if you're capable.
Mm.
you know there's a difference in not knowing what you're doing because you're new and you have to learn systems and you have to learn different things, but people can tell you're capable because of your background, in your work background. So reach out to people next week. There are so many people, especially earth signs, that are going to be willing to help you because they know that you deserve that
Mm.
help. You deserve that guidance. You're not alone next week, so don't feel that way.
We're always supportive. Earth signs are always supportive. So
We're always so supportive. We love supporting
just
people.
stop ignoring us.
Yes, stop ignoring us.
It's for your own good. So Scorpio. Scorpio is going to have a good week. It's a slow start, but looks like it's going to be a pretty good week. I'm so okay with that. Um,
Yeah, it seems like water signs are just in their heads.
that's right.
They're second guessing themselves and they're not allowing themselves to succeed where they can.
Let's see. Okay, the much awaited air signs, LGA, LaGuardia Airport. But okay, first card top deck for Libra. Really? Okay. Tower moment, folks. The tower for Libra.
You got the
It's my turn.
tower.
So, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So this card would signify illumination, a huge change that's about to occur, something that is unexpected, something that can be sense shattering, world shattering, and like WTF type of level that's going to happen next week for you, Libra. Because you have been leading a very balanced and very okay existence, but looks like a change is needed for your life. So that's what's going to happen next week. First, second card, top deck.
I really love those cards.
Thank you. I'm glad. I mean, look at the back. It's like snakeskin.
Ew,
So
cool.
very minimalist and kind of creepy too. So sorry, cards, but you are. Second card top deck is Ace of Pentacles. So after that ending, looks like a brand new beginning is about to happen. Man, seems like it's going to be related a lot about business. If you are running a business, Libra, or if you have been dealing with something at work, at least it would result to something better. It would begin something stronger is about to begin. Allow this to happen. Just be ready. That's why if you are watching this Divine Messages forecast, please take heed because something good is going to happen next. But this is definitely something significant that you have to be ready for. And fourth card top deck, coincidentally, is the Emperor. So the Emperor is everything's going to come back into order. So it's extremes. Beginning of the week would be pretty rough for you. So get ready. But middle of the week, well, it's gotten better, but looks like everything's going to fall into place really, really well. You're going to go back to your little comfort zone and everything's going to get better. But that change would significantly impact whatever it is for your life. I mean, this has to go because something more amazing is coming your way. Okay, it's as simple as that. Fire, in the middle, earth. So it's like you're surrounded by so much fire energy next week. That's what's going to happen. But I like this. I like the Emperor is going to support you. So supportive fire signs, supportive air signs, but that fire sign might be the one who's going to deliver you that major news. Could it be a promotion? Could it be potentially an increase? Or could it affect your relationship? Maybe. Those are the aspects that I'm sensing here. So very minimalist dark cards versus your very pink and lush cards. That's the thing. Okay.
But I love those cards.
It looks like you're vibing.
I'm very drawn to
You're
them.
very drawn, aren't you? Now you understand why I have them. It's been with them.
It's like, where'd you get them from?
Maybe you should just check it out. Yeah, maybe you should check it out. You might like it better. But you might like I'm going to send you something because it's all about crows as well. And they have richer
Okay.
symbolism. It's called, I know you're going to hate me, but you know what? We're friends. Forget it. You're just going to like it. It's the Murder of Crows Tarot.
Oh.
Wait till you see it.
Looking at this deck, I'm going to send you a deck next.
You're going to counter my deck offer with another deck offer. Okay, we're really friends. This is not healthy for both of us. But yes, I'm sending you something, so you'll see it, and I'm sure you're gonna send me something too. My God.
No, because that deck reminds me so much of so you know the book I have, What the Fuck is Tarot?
I knew that was gonna give you that vibe, yeah.
So Baccarat, and then I tagged you in like one of her posts. She created a deck.
Oh, okay. She did.
And yeah, so on her at her store, her crystal shop that she has, she sells it, and your deck just reminds me so much.
It's very similar, right? It's very minimalist, but it's definitely not for beginners. It's gonna work for you and I because we've been doing tarot for a good amount of time, and we have so much practice. But for the others, a lot of people actually dislike this deck based on the reviews. They go, it's got dark energy. It doesn't. I don't like it. I don't understand the symbols. I go, I kind of understand where they're coming from. I do. But it's one of the very few decks that I've seen at the early part of my tarot life. And I go, you know what? I did purchase it a while ago. It was even more, it's pricier before. I think it's like 30 plus, but now it should be lower because there are a bunch of other decks out there. So much better. It's just that right now, this brings back so much memories. Say that again?
Hers is 44.
Oh, reasonable. At least it's less than...
Wait till you see it. Yeah, wait till you see it.
At least it's...
You're going to be like, oh, that's interesting.
It's less than $30. It's acceptable within the budget of the Nadia and Eric combo.
Yeah, I still want that cute little Lenormand deck.
I almost did because of that dang 4-leaf clover. Yes. When I saw that, I go, ooh, I think I must have that. But I go, no.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
Okay, one more shuffle, guys. One more. Let's see what's in store for Gemini. Gemini. It's surprising that my rising is Gemini. Maybe that's why, because I have so that's why I had an ex that's a Gemini. That's why we got along. I understand better.
But we also can't consider the Gigi type Gemini because you're different.
Yeah, that is true.
I feel that female Geminis act like Gigi. You're a male Gemini.
I think that makes a
And
whole lot of difference. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, because the male Geminis that I know, I get along with
Mm-hmm.
fine.
You know what? Yeah.
And the female Geminis that I've known, there's only one female Gemini that I've been friends with that did not irritate me, and she carried herself more like a guy than anything.
Mm, okay. I think,
Like her energy was very masculine.
well, we'll talk offline about something very soon. I'll tell you.
Okay.
I know you like intriguing little things, but I'll share with you. Okay,
Sure.
Gemini. You know, it makes sense. The rising part, now I'm going to show you why it makes sense. Because Gemini, I'm counting on this reading right now that it hopefully affects Capricorn, my Capricorn level. Four of Wands, upright, a celebration, fantastic energy that's going to happen. Fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And that supportive person that you might be dealing with would be fire signs. Work with that person. But looks like it can be it can signify a little celebration. I mean, it's a small milestone. It's okay, at least at the early part of the week. Um, Appreciate the little blessings that you're going to receive, and it's it's good fire energy. That's one thing. Second card, top deck, is actually the opposite of what I had earlier. Ace of Cups upright, coincidentally. So it was in reverse for Capricorn. Now it's upright for Gemini. So new love,
Yeah.
new beginnings, perhaps new emotions, something that's far more acceptable than my little reversed Wheel of Fortune and Libra's Tower moment. Yes, a lot of good things are coming. Reason to celebrate. Looks like it's going to be a relationship, potentially a relationship for you. So that's what's going to happen. And
Hmm.
finally, Eight of Swords upright. Is that relationship going to help you flourish and grow and transform, perhaps? I say yes. So you have every reason to, well, you have all the tools to be successful next week. So the elements, fire, water, and air. I was hoping for earth, wind, and fire, but nope, that didn't show up, okay? So it looks like it's going to be a very good week for Gemini. Just don't overdo it because you're going to end up restraining yourself. But at the same time, even if you're restrained, you will transform, you will overcome. It's going to be a great end of the week. Just bear in mind that whatever you're going to gain for the week has to be applied here because it Gemini has this tendency of yes going way high, then all of a sudden, just like Taurus, they end up just crushing themselves up in one little ball and just hiding it somewhere. That's how they are. Just that's why it's similar. Um, but I can see good news. I'm okay with this. I'll take this. I'll take this good news. So please celebrate whatever that relationship is. Hopefully, it would not strangle you to death. Just just get ready. Help it transform. Okay.
Hopefully not.
Okay, Gemini. Now, finally, Aquarius. Wow, how come? I mean, I got burned with my reading, so I'm okay with this Gemini rising reading. So if it's for the Geminis, I have a feeling that it's been rough for them last week and the past few days. So I guess they deserve a break. They deserve that little milestone. Okay,
Yes.
celebrate. Homecoming, birthday, or graduation. Okay, let's go for Aquarius. Then you're going to do your favorite fire signs.
Fire sign. Fire
I'll make
sign.
this real quick, just a quick shuffle.
And my rising is in Sag.
Mm, yeah, Sagittarius ones would be significantly important. Let's see, three.
And my moon is in Pisces.
And your dad is Pisces too, right? Oh,
Scorpio.
Scorpio. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, his birthday was on Halloween.
How auspicious.
Oh, Halloween. How perfect to have a witchy daughter and be born on Halloween.
Okay, Prue. So is she?
Actually, you know what's funny is my birthday. I have to look it up, but my birthday is a famous witch holiday.
Oh, how interesting. But who's your favorite charmed
I
one?
have to look up which one.
Who's your favorite charmed one? She goes, "Oh, this is tricky." Prue
Pearl.
definitely, even if she got kicked out
No.
and all.
Yeah.
I kind of like Alyssa Milano, kind of, but
Yeah. I like her
she's
too.
relatable.
I like her too. Yeah. Well, my favorite witch in Coven is Cordelia
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. That makes sense.
because of, I mean, I love Fiona because she's
Mm-hmm.
fierce, but I love Cordelia. One, because the name Cordelia means daughter of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
And my person is Yamaya,
Mm-hmm.
Queen of the Ocean. So that's one of the
Cordelia.
things what I love about Cordelia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Aquarius, it's going to be an interesting week. Avoiding conflict, Five of Wands reversed. So looks like either you're avoiding conflict or not willing to accept that there is conflict that's happening externally. You might be experiencing conflict internally. You might experience conflict internally. That's what we're forecasting here, which leads to additional conflict. The Two of Pentacles, Nadia's boyfriend, turned into a butterfly. Two of Pentacles condom head has turned into a butterfly in reverse.
Gosh, they're all
They
coming
all
out.
they
We
never
just need the Knight
it
of
never it
Pentacles.
never fails. So get ready for whatever you need to rearrange your priorities. That's my tip for you. So if things haven't been, things might get hairy, I guess, in the early part of the week. So rearrange your priorities. Yeah, otherwise, that level of imbalance might not be healthy for you. Imbalance wise, even on the financial side, avoid any Capricorn and Taurus because we're going to help you spend your money, Aquarius. So please don't do that. Don't do that.
Pretty much.
So fire,
Pretty much.
earth, and finally, water. Eight of Cups upright. It's just a mountain though, and broken cups for a change. So moving on. So whatever
Mm.
it is that you're going to deal with, move. It's literally telling you to get out of it. Whatever it is that you're going to deal with. If it's going to be the
Yeah.
relationship issue, if it's because it does involve conflict, it does involve imbalance, and it can be it can involve a lot of emotions because the Eight of Cups showed up. Yes, it's about time that you move out of it. I'm not saying that you should break up with a person. Okay, get out of that negative space and recreate that space. Transform it. Be this
Yeah.
upright butterfly. It's a monarch butterfly anyways for me in my eyes, even if it doesn't have color except for the pentacles. That's how I see it. But looks like you're fascinated with the cards, aren't you? Not bad, right?
I am very fascinated with that Eight of Cups
It's a different
card.
depiction. It's all
I mean,
broken.
I'm fascinated with the cards in general, but
This one.
that Eight of
You
Cups.
seem to vibe with it really well, huh? Like it can also depict loss and it's a huge hindrance for the mountains. That's how I'm reading it as well. So I would say whatever it is that you're dealing with, be smart enough to know your battles. I mean, at least choose your battles this week. Okay, it will be an emotional battle. It will be so much imbalance. Reprioritize, accept that there's turmoil, there's inner turmoil, because it would lead to something, at least it's going to make you emotionally smarter. Just walk away from it. Literally, just walk away from it. Just, it's fine. That's how it's going to happen. Otherwise, you're going to go loco. Don't do it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. So, Aquarius, those were your cards. How about the fire people? Your favorite.
Fire,
Are you
fire,
gonna do Aries
fire.
first?
Yeah.
Or you wanna do your favorite strength first? It's up to you. ASL or
Let's start with Aries.
okay. Aries, Sagittarius, and
Start with
Leo.
Aries. Leo can go
Oh,
last.
by the way,
We
just
can
so
wait.
you know, these cards, they're not as sturdy as the regular US. It's not made by US Games, that's why. So it's a little flimsy. So I don't. It may remind you of the Golden Girls a bit. So it's not going to withstand my
If we
hands.
had We see how
I
gentle
know
I
you
am with my
are. I
girls.
know you are very gentle.
I'm gentle with the cards that are like so thick.
I'm rough with cards. I do Vegas
Yeah,
so
I'm
much
gentle.
because remember I had
Yeah,
blisters when I was using the
yeah,
way
yeah,
back.
yeah.
The
Yeah, I'm like so gentle with my cards. I'm like, I don't care if you're like cardboard.
mm, yeah, you're more you take care of them with finesse. In my case, I'm actually
Yeah, I'm
surprised
like,
that my cards don't hate me yet, or they like the abuse. They go, "Oh, Eric, please." Oh my God, moving on. That didn't sound so right. Okay. Ooh. Oh wait, before you proceed, look at the two of cups.
oh
It's just
wow.
that she made the colors pop out because it is pure. It's monochromatic. But I like the fact that she's put a lot of effort into this. It's just that it had bad reviews, honestly, Nadia. So there were bad
Really?
reviews. Yeah.
I mean, I like
I
it.
mean, who cares? I like it too. That's what I'm saying. But definitely not for beginners. No, it will confuse you. Ooh.
Yes.
I don't want to disrupt your energy, but I want to show you the Nine of Swords before you proceed.
Go ahead.
Look at your reaction.
Oh my God.
Nightmare. Literal nightmare. Nine of Swords.
Oh my God.
Well, not bad, right?
That is crazy. No, it's not. It's oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I gotta get that deck. I gotta get
she,
it. I
she,
gotta get it. I gotta get it. I'm
she
getting
can't
it.
help it. She,
I'm
she's gonna
getting
do
it.
it. Oh wait until you see the one that I sent first. Don't,
Okay.
not yet. I know you're gonna send me to
Okay.
something to counter me. I'm waiting for it. So later, send it to me later. Okay. Aries,
Okay.
Aries, Aries.
Aries, 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 Aries. I'm not at all surprised by this.
Hmm.
Um, Five of Cups upright,
Hmm.
Two of Wands upright, and the Knight of Swords reverse. Aries, you're going to start the week off with some disappointment, but in typical Aries fashion, sorry, I gotta throw shade. Shade hasn't been thrown at Aries yet. But in typical Aries
It never
fashion, everything
fails.
has to be how Aries never fails. In it never ever fails. In typical Aries fashion, everything has to be how Aries wants it.
Hmm. Yes.
But life is not always how you want it. Life is filled with great moments and great memories and great times, but it's also filled with bumps in the
Hmm.
roads and disappointments. But from those disappointments, you learn. There are lessons in them to carry on with you to your new experiences, so that those experiences can be even better. Okay. Um, but you're gonna start off the week. You're disappointed. You're busy, disappointed over some stuff that didn't work out for you. And it's fine to be disappointed, but you are going to be, beginning of the week, you're just going to be so busy and so drowning in your disappointment that you're not going to see that you still have plenty of things to be happy
Hmm.
about. I mean, look at Rose. She's busy crying over 3 cups that are spilled on her table, but she has 2 cups behind her. So, Aries, whatever you're going to wallow in, don't wallow in it, because there's still plenty of things for you to be happy about. Okay, you have to get out of the thought that everything has to be the way you want it to be, because it's not going to be that way. Okay, the Two of Wands reminds you, get out there and look at what options you have. You have options, you have things that you can do to sort of get yourself out of that funk that you're going to put yourself in, because honestly, you're the one who's putting yourself in that
Hmm.
funk. Okay, put your big boy pants, big girl pants on, and who cares about what's spilled? Clean it up and move on. You still have other things to be happy about. Look at your options. Look at the wonderful things. If you need to get away at the end of the week or take a couple days, do it if you can. Okay, because the Two of Wands is all about the choices that you have to move on and look what else you have beyond that. She's looking, Sophia's literally looking out to see what is out there. Okay, so don't wallow in it. That's what you need to do midweek. Midweek, you need to not wallow in it, brush the disappointment to the side, and see, okay, this happened, fine, whatever. What lesson can I take from it? What is out there for me? What lessons can I apply to this new adventure that I can go on? But in typical Aries fashion, you're just rather be, nah, I don't want to think about what else is out there. I just want to wallow. I don't want to take action. I don't want to take action to get over my disappointment. Okay, I'm gonna be slow. I'm gonna wallow. I'm gonna be in my head about my disappointment. I'm gonna be in my feelings. And you know what? End the week crappy if you want, Aries. I'm not an Aries. That's not gonna affect me. So if you want to end the week crappy, end the week crappy. But you know what? If you want to vibrate on a low energy level, go right ahead. I don't think Eric has Aries. Anything Moon, Mars, Venus, I'm pretty sure. So you can take this warning and you can say, okay, this happens, whatever. Let me not be my usual self and want to set everything on fire because it didn't go my
Right.
way. And get over it and just, don't entertain the idea of getting over it and then not, and then backpedal and get in your head. Life happens. You can either go with it or you can let it happen to you and play victim. Like the Aries that you are.
I think
Up to
a
you.
friend of mine would really resonate with that because he did encounter issues with the Taurus, and that makes so much sense. Honestly, what you just shared, just wear the big boy pants now, please. Go on.
And get over
Yeah,
it.
I mean, it's time to move on. It's time to, after you acknowledge it, accept it,
Yeah.
process it.
First of all, you're in Aries. You'll burn a Taurus and get the horns. Don't do that to yourself.
And it's not gonna work. Before you try and burn the Taurus, you'd probably be impaled. You're done. Seriously.
We'll see that fire coming a mile away and go, oh,
You go, oh, you're trying to try, you're
that's what
trying
we're
me?
doing.
Okay, I'll show you what you're gonna get. You gotta get the bull's horns, literally.
Exactly.
Oh, man, I can't wait for your
And
reaction
do
for
it.
this. I can't wait. I need you to see it. Seriously. And you're gonna go, why did you show this to me? Typical. We're and just so you know, the box is wonderful, and I know you like it
I
dark. And this
know.
is, if you love Crow Tarot, this is
I love
probably going
Chloe.
to blow your mind. Sorry, no, I'm sorry, Nadia. That's it. That's all I'm gonna give it to you. It's just
I can't wait to see it then. I really can't wait to see it.
small tip is it's a Llewellyn production, so the cards are not going to be hard on the hands because they make really good cards. Just so you know.
I'm like Sagittarius is and then Leo is I gotta go. I gotta go
Oh,
bye.
Sagittarius.
Yeah,
You,
love and
you
light, love
gotta
and light.
hear it. Sagittarius. You gotta hear
Oh, slide them into a TikTok version of the rest of the reading,
it.
just so I
You
can
gotta
take
do
a
a
look at the
TikTok version
message.
of a card. No, of a card of a deck review. 1 minute deck review. You go.
Oh my God, imagine. No way. I could never do 78 cards in 1 minute.
But we could be the first
Okay,
one.
we can try. We can certainly try.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
Okay, okay, okay. Five of Swords
Mm,
in reverse. Okay. King of Swords upright.
mm,
And Ten of Swords in reverse.
recovery. That's nice. Those are nice cards. Those are nice cards.
Yes. Nice cards. Lots of air
Mm,
energy here. So maybe you're gonna have a lot of interaction, Sagittarius, with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini,
hmm
Libra. Um, hmm, hmm. Okay. So Five of Swords. Sagittarius. If you have been feeling on the outs, whether it's a romantic relationship, friendship, maybe even a work relationship with an air sign, um, I really feel like you're just going next week, you're just going to be at a point of the fighting needs to be
Mm.
over. The fighting just um, needs to end. I feel like you're just exhausted by this. You're just mentally exhausted by whatever misunderstandings you're having with this person. Like I said, I feel that this is definitely between a Sagittarius and an air
Mm.
sign. You're just mentally drained from it. You feel like this, it's whatever has caused the rift with romantic partner, friends, maybe even family or a co-worker. You just feel it's not worth it
Mm.
anymore. You're just like, this isn't worth it. There's I there's no point in any of this. I want to move on from this. It is time to move on. um it's not worth my sanity because this is affecting you
Right.
mentally, I'm feeling. um and midweek, like the King of Swords, I feel that many Sagittarius that are going through this are going to figure out the best solution possible. Okay, the best solution to sort of move past whatever bumps, whatever discord has been going
Mm-hmm.
on between you and this person. Midweek, you will really say, okay, these have been the disagreements. This have been where we haven't seen eye to eye. What can I do to mend the relationship? What can I do to just bring peace? Even if the relationship doesn't get mended, it's at least having peace in my
Mm.
life. Because Sagittarius, very fun, outgoing people, not about the drama, it's more about the party. At least most of the Sagittarius I know. So I feel that you're just at a point where you just want to end the dramatic bullshit that has been going on. So midweek, like I said, you'll really be like the King of Swords type of person where you're just thinking like, okay, what can I do? Which is great that you're gonna embody that. Because Sagittarius, you guys can be quick with the mouth sometimes, so
Mm.
at telling people things. And like Eric said, Ten of Swords, recovery, figuring it out. By the end of the week, you're going to have things figured out where you'll be able to have that conversation with the person that you've been at odds with to either mend the relationship where it can go back to how it used to be, or maybe not how it used to be, but a better understanding of each other and how to prevent this kind of discord from happening
Mm.
again, or just be at a point where you can just be cordial, especially if it's a coworker that this pertains to. Just be at a point where you can coexist and communicate professionally, communicate without there being any animosity in your tones. So it's starting the week off just being over it and then figuring it out at the end of the week, which is great, which is really great.
It's a good combination too because of the air signs. It's enough to fuel their fire at least. That's a nice thing about it. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
good luck. Good luck, Sagittarius.
Yes.
Recover fast,
Yes.
please.
Yes. Yes.
Don't wait for the end of the week to recover.
Yes.
That's one thing that I guess I understood from the reading because it's don't allow it to be too late. Recover as fast as you could. I guess in the midweek so you would have a better
Yes.
week in the end. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So, your
Okay,
favorite, your
Leo.
favorite, favorite. Speaking of Leos, mm, let's see, strength here. If I remember correctly, I'll show you what strength looks like.
I love it.
Very simple, with a rose in his mouth, holding it. It's still the infinity sign, and it shows the sun too. So that's not bad.
It reminds me so much of the show Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not the cartoon movie, but the show. I used to love that
Mm-hmm.
show. Wonder if Hulu has it.
The old Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yeah, with Linda
Mm-hmm.
Hamilton. I love that show. I'm gonna look for it now.
The well, Beauty looks okay too. The Beast. I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, that was an interesting
Yeah,
pick.
it was right. But I think it was I guess for the acting. They were good. They were good in the past. I'm okay with that. What are you showing? Interesting.
Okay, Leo, Four of Cups
Mm.
in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse,
Hmm.
and the Empress
That's an
upright.
interesting series there.
It is an interesting series of events, Leo, where we are no longer feeling like we don't have it
Hmm.
all, or not just maybe not have it all, because who really has it all unless you're like Jeff Bezos,
Hmm.
or Elon Musk.
I was thinking of
Um,
Elon Musk
but
too. You're right. You're so right. You're so right.
yeah, having all the little toys that they have.
Hmm.
But Leo, you're at a point where next week where you're realizing that um, life isn't as bad as you think it is. You know, for many Leos who have been in a funk, and have felt that life has sort of been kicking them in the ass,
Hmm.
you're going to stop feeling that way next week, which is a great thing. It's great to realize that life is not as bad as you are thinking it to be, and that you have so many things to be grateful for, and that there are things in your life that others don't have and would wish that they had. Um, so that's an amazing way to start off the week, which, because of this realization that your life is not as bad as you're thinking, that woe is me attitude is lifting from your life, from your mind frame. Your disappointment
Hmm.
is also over. You're feeling that life has disappointed you, feeling that you're not where you want to be work wise, feeling that you're not where you want to be relationship wise or within your family. You're starting to realize that I need to appreciate the things around me, the people around me. I need to appreciate my home, because so many people are not as lucky as I am. Um, and I feel that, like, once this happens for you at the beginning of the week, this is going to bring about your inner empress. And even if you're a guy, that's fine, because it brings out your nurturing side, your creative side, where you start realizing that, you know what, I need to embrace um those in my life that care about me and love me, and be creative in how I show them that I am grateful for them being in my life. Okay. um being just that empress energy of just being loving and caring, and having that gratitude, that my life is abundant, that my life is great, and showing it, and not being sort of that Debbie Downer, ungrateful person. So, a lot of realizations for Leo that lifts the veil of disappointment to realizing what you actually have in your life.
It's nice that they have abundance to look forward to, but that abundance comes with an exchange. Address those low energy cards first. That's the biggest thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But it's funny, because what I'm getting from these cards is that the abundance was always
Mm.
there. It's just it wasn't at the expectation of Leo.
Okay. So it was hidden in plain sight then. It
Correct.
was. Okay.
That's at least what I'm feeling, is that the abundance has always been there, and the veil is being lifted
Hmm.
for Leos, where they're like, "Oh, my life is so horrible. My life stinks. My job stinks. I'm not happy with those in my family. I'm not happy in my relationship. I'm not happy in this." but then they're coming to the realization. I don't know if maybe they're seeing what's going on in the world. I don't know if maybe this week they've encountered people that have much less than they
Mm-hmm.
do, and they're like, whoa, wait a minute. Um, my life isn't so
Mm-hmm.
bad.
It isn't as sucky as they
Sometimes it
perceived it,
takes,
right?
yeah, because Leos tend to want things the way they want them to be.
Mm.
And if it doesn't live up to their standards, then it sucks.
Immediately, yes, that's true.
Yeah, and it's not always like that.
Okay. So many signs that need to change their mindsets, so many signs need to change their perception of things, and it's not going to be like a super bad weekend. I mean, week, but Capricorn needs to prepare. For me,
Protection
for me
message.
today was the beginning of next week. I have a weird feeling about this, but I'm going to repel it, whatever it is. It's just that I didn't need the limelight earlier, but come on, I tried so hard to control that situation.
Well, you always have my support
Always, I know.
outside of the stuff we do with
Hmm.
tarot. You always have my support at 9 to 5 that you can reach out to me for escalations. You know
And
that.
as always, I offer you the same because we are partners. Come on, let's face it. It's the synergy
Yes,
between us. We can't deny that.
yes, yes, it
Can't
is.
wait for you to see the deck.
I
God, I
know.
haven't recommended something crappy yet. So I was supposed to
No,
recommend the Primordial Tarot, but I go, this is a little over um visual. I don't know if you might want to check that out. I don't know if I even sent that to you. Primordial Tarot is kind of interesting too.
I don't. No, I don't think
Oh
you sent that
no,
to
I'm
me.
scared you might like it too. You know what? I'll send it. I'll send it. But there. Okay, folks. Thank you for watching. Whoever has been watching this live, we appreciate you. And who's going to watch this live later, please take advantage of the information that you're going to gather. This is still, you know, advanced intel in any ways. It's still divine messages for you. But at the same time, take it with a grain of salt. A tarot is not 100%. Like any other forecast, even weather forecasting is not 100%. So get real, people. Okay. Um, if you are interested in receiving a free reading, please join our group, Sugar Free Divinations. If you want a more in-depth tarot consultation, just book it in any of our pages, Positive Tarot Wisdom, Sugar Free Divinations. Contact us directly through our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok if you want the condensed version. But there's no condensed version for the weekly, okay, guys? That's asking for too much. That's
No,
crazy. Um,
no, no, no.
for products that you might be interested with, Nadia prepares custom candles. If you want to attract positive things in your life, good fortune, she has them available. Labori_bruja. She has her baths, her sprays. And soon enough, her soap bars. That's in production very, very soon.
Yes, yes, yes.
If you need protection candles, she has them available. It works wonders. Okay. Beyond that, feel free to contact us directly. You can just direct message us at any time if you have any inquiries, but please take advantage of the free readings at Sugar Free Divinations. Okay? So, Nadia, any final words for our viewers and future viewers of this forecast?
I just I hope that whoever watches these readings, especially our weekly
Mm-hmm.
forecast, not just our lives where you can ask your questions, really listen to what we're saying. They're protection
Mm-hmm.
messages. They can definitely help make your week a lot better. Um, I know when I pull cards for myself and I see and I'm like, oh my God, I don't want that to happen. I take action to avoid it because remember, you can always take action to avoid the things that the cards are saying could
Mm-hmm.
happen. Um, and just manifest wonderful days for yourself. Wake up in the morning and say, today is going to be an amazing day. And you'll be surprised that it will be an amazing day as long as you believe it.
So, to add to what Nadia said, prevention is better than cure, just like certain insurance companies that we both know. And be somebody's miracle. Don't be somebody's burden or curse. I would like to always reiterate that to everyone. Miracles happen, but you
Yeah.
can be that miracle for that someone. Okay? So that's it. Because right now we need to have that shift of the situation, that stronger mindset that we always have to do better. We need to do better. We've experienced so much difficulties during COVID-19, and it was a lesson. It was a
Yes.
hard lesson that we need to be better people, be more humane, be that miracle, be that person that like one
Yeah.
day you go, Nadia, help. Then Nadia becomes my miracle. She did something great for the day, and vice versa. I'll be her miracle. So don't choose people, but accept that you have this opportunity in every scenario to do something good. That's all about what we have.
Absolutely.
Positive Taoism, sugar-free divinations, labori_bruja. Thank you guys. Nadia, check it
Thank
out.
you
Check out the deck I
guys.
sent you.
I am so going to check it out. I can't
See you
wait.
guys
I can't
later.
wait.
Bye. Take care, Nadia. Let me call you after.
Bye. Take
Bye bye.
care. Yes.